Okay, today we're going to do something a little different. I want to start with the fashion because I just tried a bunch of stuff on, and that's what I hate to say that's what I'm most excited about, but it kind of is. So, okay, let me stand up and I'm going to show you the outfit that I have on now. And what makes me most excited is this is Walmart. This is Sophia Vergara or Sophia. I don't know what her brand is actually called. Is it Sophia Jeans? But you guys, this is so good. This is so good. I'm not going to name any names, but I got a faux fur in this week over there that I will not show you because I don't want to say anything bad, but I don't want to say anything good. This was $300 and it is just not even, it is just not even worth $35. And this, I'm not sure how much this was, but I love it. I love the color. I love the cut. To me, this is like the perfect thing. Like if the leopard one is too much for you, you may love this. I love the length of it. I love everything about it. I really love the color. It's kind of like it's a taupey color, but it's got almost like a little bit of a pearly look to it. And I think it's amazing. I've just got on a little short sleeve bodysuit underneath. And then these are the Sophia jeans. And you know, I've got so much here that a lot of times I don't take off the tags and I wait until I watch my videos back and I decide, you know, what do I want to keep? What is really, really good? What do I think my mom might want? You know, all those things. And I was trying these on and I just went ahead and popped the tags off of these. To me, these jeans are so stylish, so comfortable. To me, they look so high end. And I don't even want to spend a lot of money on jeans like this. And then I paired them with my Chloe boots, which have that little bit of a wood on the heel, a little wood detail. And I mean, you've got an amazing outfit. You know, I always think about New York and going out of town just because I live at the beach and nobody's really dressed up in boots and fur around here too much. But I love it. I love it. The next thing that I am super excited about, and the reason I don't have it hanging is because I wore this yesterday and I just cannot brag on this enough. I wore it all day. I wore it to get my nails done. It's this little set from Free Assembly, and it is so soft. It is just like hang around the house, bunny soft, comfortable, yet stylish. And I washed it last night and I just hung it to dry over my little bar stools. And that is because I got something on the leg. It was right in here. So it came out, but it's not all the way dry. Like these pockets are still damp. All of it is just a little bit damp. So I don't want to hang it. But you guys, just phenomenal. Better than an Amazon set for sure. Very different. Now, I do want to say when you're wearing a set like this, like I'm not sure what other colors they have. I'm going to look as soon as I get to working on this video. But one thing I wanted to say about those sets, I'll back up here so you can see the jeans, is you'll notice I just have on a pair of flip-flops with mine. And this is something like as I go to these conferences and as I wear these things, this is what I notice. I don't want to look like the Golden Girls, you know what I mean? With like a little leisure set on. So I'm pretty strategic on what colors I get, what designs. And I've noticed that the shoes play a huge part in the look of the set. If you want to take it classy and wear that, Brooke and I both were talking about how cute that would look for Thanksgiving or Christmas, especially if you're having people over and you want something comfortable, but you want something that looks really pretty. That is just so pretty. I loved it with the red nails and my red toenails, just perfect. And you can wear a little fancy pair of slippers like some of those other, oh my God, the crystal bow slippers from Walmart are so cute. But if you want to keep it young, playful, not too serious, wear something like that with it, like your flip-flops or a pair of Uggs or a pair of sneakers or something like that. I've noticed that the shoe really controls the outfit when it comes to those sets, along with the fabric, the fit, the color. You guys know all that stuff. Okay, the next winner from Walmart is these. And I'm so glad that they're doing stuff like this again because it was some of the best stuff from last year. These are a little pair of elastic waist velvet pants, but look at the detail on the pocket. It's got like that little tuxedo type ribbon. So cute. I thought I was going to wear these today. I had on my black Pumy long sleeve top. They're my favorite. And just, you could go, it's one of those base layers for me. I could put on a moto, I could put on a fur. When I first got these and steamed them, we thought about just putting a sweatshirt with them. You know, putting that juxtaposition, a sweatshirt with the velvet pants, how cool that is. But I'm going to have all my sizes below. These are just keepers. They are really nice. Okay, this was so much better than I expected it to be. It's a faux fur little quilted jacket, and I mean, it is really quilted. Very Chanel-esque. Very, very, very. Good buttons. I mean, look at the buttons. Not too gaudy, and they're real metal, not plastic, not too bright gold. And I couldn't believe how good it feels. I mean, look how pretty it is inside. Just, they really did good with this. I got the small. I can button it up to wear, like I like to do a lot of times, like as my shirt or top. This, with those pants, perfect little Christmas set to the office. Christmas Kate Moss chic, which I love that. It's a cut above, I would say, for, you know, inexpensive clothes. Believe me, I order a lot of stuff from Amazon that goes right back, which I have to say, Amazon will give you a refund before you even get it in the mail. You can't beat it. Okay, look who's back. Back again. It is the velvet blazer, but in this beautiful color. I want you to make sure because I felt good in this color. Oh, you'll see the B-roll. And I couldn't remember because I know last year with the black and the brown one, I got like the small, the medium, the large, depending on like how I wanted to wear it. So that's what you should do. Like, do you want it to be a fitted little Veronica Beard looking blazer that's, you know, more probably office appropriate? Do you want it to be just like your regular standard blazer, or do you want it to be oversized? So I ordered in the medium, which is the 8 to 10, which is slightly oversized for me. You guys, just so nice. Completely lined, really. I mean, just, I can't say enough. Let me see if no buttons, which I love. Is there a button here? Tone on tone. Oh, love it. Good for them. Just beautiful. Now, what would I wear this with? Oh my gosh. I would wear this over a white graphic tee with some type of like black design, tucked in with some jeans, or I think denim. I think denim. I was thinking black, but I'm scared. Okay, if you're going to a party, then do black. I wouldn't do velvet. I would do just like polyester black pants or black jeans and a pair of boots or something. Use it how you want to, but it's comfortable, it's pretty. I think it's fabulous. And for those of you who watched my video on the week I dressed like a Scandi girl from Stockholm, that was so much fun and I really learned a lot. I have a whole new appreciation for those girls and their style. One of my favorites to watch is Pernille. I'll put her channel down below. And now it's like when I watch her, I get it. I get her hair, her makeup, her fashion so much more now that I kind of studied that style. And I mentioned to you on that, I'm not going to hang this up for long, but I found it. The green one that I love so much from Lily Silk. This is the other color that I purchased and I love it. So I wanted to try it on for you today because I was so glad that I found it. It was actually upstairs. Okay, so the first thing I want to show you is the Petite Pave collection that Dean, he wrote me a nice little note, sent to me this week, and I knew I was going to wear this stuff today. So the first thing he sent me is this Petite Pave bracelet. And I did not even think about the fact that I'm not going to be able to put this on by myself. But you know what I love about this? It's so pretty, like It reminds me of the big J. Crew one. I remember when that thing came out, I had to have it, and I do have it, but it's almost so big. It's like really, really a statement, whereas this one is much more of a tender kind of look. So I will put this on. I'll get John or Brooke to put this on me. And then these I know I can put on now. You know how we feel about hoops. So this is the Pave, Petite Pave hoop. I love that it kind of has a little nod to bamboo hoops too. I love those. I love the backs of his earrings. They're so nice. So we're going to put these in. Okay, so here they are. The perfect size. Perfect. Why am I thinking of parties? I guess because of holidays. Okay, and then we have the necklace. This I love. I think this might be my favorite thing because it just has a little bit of that edgy appeal. I don't know why I feel that way. Maybe because, I don't know. I like it. Oh gosh, I didn't even think about my microphone here, but I love that. So thank you to Dean for sending those things to me. And everything you get comes in a really nice package. I love this blue. I mean, that is a saturated cobalt blue. I love it. And then I got the shampoo from Orbe for moisture and control. And then what else? I'm sure this is the intense conditioner for moisture and control. I think I need both of those. So I will, every night, it's so cool. I kind of go in my closet and decide what I want to try so that I can report back to you and just know myself. And I can say, I'll save all of my best ones for that hair video because there have been some good ones and there have been some bad ones. And I would say a lot of them were ones I was already using or had used in the past, but some are new. So I'll tell you that tomorrow. Okay, I also told you I was ordering these, and right now Kérastase is having their friends and family sale. So you got this free pouch, and then I got all of these little goodies like samples. And this is something I've used in the past and I loved it, but it's cleansing. It's the Cica Flash Brighten Blonde Hair. So what it does is it lifts all the buildup off of your hair. And I remember when I would use this, it would be so icy cool blonde. But if your hairstylist is just using a demi color, it may take your color off. Now, the one she's using is one that stays. So I got this, and then the other set I got, I don't know if I've ever tried this one, but it's the Gloss Absolute. I have tried this. This is the one, yeah, this is the one that I love so much. That is, the reason I don't recognize it is because I have the little mini set with the oil, but I love it so much that I got this one because it comes with this. I was like, trying to get my favorites for in the sale and get different things. Okay, the next thing is these socks. One of you sent me a DM of a girl saying that these were the best socks to wear with boots and the most comfortable, and they are yoga or Pilates socks that have the sticky on the bottom. And it made sense to me because that would keep your foot from rocking back and forth in the shoe. So I'm going to try it. I don't know, but have you ever tried it? And if you want to try it, I think these are cool. Like I said, I gave Brooke a pair to try, but they were not expensive and I like the way they look. Okay, now this is something I got from Sephora in the past couple days when I've gone in there. There's a makeup artist, a wedding makeup artist that works in there. And I was asking her what her favorite things are. And this is her favorite setting spray. And it's the one size, but with the sunscreen. And I asked her, why with the sunscreen? And she said, because it doesn't kill all the glow. It leaves a little bit of the glow. So I do have that on now today. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about it. Let's just say I wouldn't buy it again. I'll use it, but this stuff is like hairspray. It does smell good. I do like it better than the original. And it is supposed to lock your makeup in like crazy. I'm oily, but not that oily. And I most of the time don't expect my makeup to just last that long. Okay, another thing I got from One Size, I think I got this after I watched Tati show it. I thought that looked good. It's this One Size powder, and I got the medium boucle silk, and it came in so handy today because my makeup was just a little bit light. And this, keep in mind, these are going to be a little darker than they look in the package. And so I went like right here with this, and it gave me, I love that when right here, I love it to be like yummy and full coverage. That's what it did. And it warmed it up a little bit. So I would say 2 thumbs up on this. But another one that the makeup artist told me about were these Milani powders. And she said she has every color in her kit and she uses them all the time. And I went and got this one, and it comes with a puff. I mean, you could use this. It's Conceal and Perfect Shine Proof Powder. I really think if you're someone that just uses a little bit of powder, this would probably be good for you. This is 04 Natural. And what I've been using this for is if my makeup is a little on the darker side and I want to lighten this and kind of chisel up right here. Said no one ever, but some people do like me. And you would love this. And I was thinking I might want to get some other colors. I mean, impressive, especially for Milani. Okay, an impressive mascara. Kelly from Mommy's Makeup and Moscato told me about this. You know what? This isn't the right one. I tried this, but this isn't the right one. Hold on. Okay, here it is. I did just try that Lash Paradise that I just had in my hand, and it was okay. Like, I have been trying a few new like drugstore mascaras. I would say my favorite mascara lately has been the Too Faced Ribbon, which I'll tell you about in the Sephora video. I'm thinking you've probably already seen that. I'm hoping to post that tonight, and today's Thursday, so I'm thinking you've seen that. But this one, it is the L'Oreal, I think it's the good old Telescopic Extensionist. And let me tell you, you can get lashes for days with this. It cakes it on just like I like. Spider lashes, like they're long. But keep in mind that I just got this in a package this week. I use Revitalash. This is from Freeze Co Beauty, and this is their Christmas set. Yeah, I think it's the Lash Triple Threat Collection. It's got the Revitalash Advanced, double-ended volume set, lash and brow styler. And she gets everything direct from the manufacturer, and we have a discount. So I will put that below. But I feel like Revitalash is the best. I do. I've used a lot of different things. I feel like it's even gotten better lately. But yeah, so that helps. That along with this, and I like to wear the little corner lashes. And then she sent me another bottle of my just nothing conditions more than this lotion. It's the Uridin Lotion 10 Intense Hydration. So for those of you that live in those dry climates, I'll never forget when I went to Santa Fe to see my friend Sheila, and I woke up one morning and I put the sheets back and my legs looked like petrified wood. They were so dry. I could not believe my eyes. Like, not only were they dry, it was like my skin was shriveled up. I just couldn't believe it. Even when I left LA, I noticed my hands, like when your hands get dry and they feel almost like prickly? I guess I just, it's humid here where I live. But I have used a whole bottle of this. Another thing that this is good for is I am going to mix this a little bit with some of my retinol and Retin-A and use it on my arms and chest and hands. I've had to back off a little bit because I went a little heavy-handed and my chest was so angry. So be careful with all of these retinol, Retin-A, glycolic. Part of me likes it when I see action, but it got to the point where it was very angry. So I've had to back off for a few days, and I'm going to use that. And then best foot cream ever, ever, ever. I had 2 little bits of 2 bottles that were in my nightstand, and I gave those to my mom. This is like, it's kind of like it exfoliates a little bit, but it leaves this protective barrier on your foot. What I like to do is put this on right when I get out of the shower, then put my Barefoot Dream socks on, and it's kind of minty. It feels good, and it just makes my feet look and feel so good. Okay, this is the same brand, the ISDIN. I'm not sure how that's pronounced, but this is a hair product. It's a hair density lotion, enhances hair resiliency. And this is a really good brand. Promotes hair's good nutrition to delay graying. My goodness. Potent antioxidants, improves hair quality by increasing the strength of the hair, stimulates and increases the thickness of the hair, supports healthy environment around the hair bulb. Have you ever seen like an x-ray of people that have buildup around the actual hair follicle? Oh my God. First of all, it's gross. And then it makes you think about it, why your hair would get like thin and kind of spindly like that. So thank you to Christine for sending those to me. I love it. Okay. My friend Corey sent me this. She is someone who is in the know with the hair products because she works at one of the beauty supply stores, and she said this was like blowing off the shelves for humidity. And it's the Joico Dream Blowout Glass 72-hour Frizz Fighter. I have not used it because I've had it sitting out here to show you guys. And then she sent me some of these little peels, alpha beta retinol 5-second daily peel that I will use. Okay, and then I've got some makeup right here, and it's kind of random. I've just got it sitting here. These are some things I just tried, and I think, yeah, it was the makeup artist that I watched. I linked her channel on my Sephora video. She was using the Huda Beauty powder, and the shade this is a new one. It's like a duo. It's Easy Bake Duo, Cherry and Peach. And so I got that to try. And then, so it's like a yellowy tone and the pinky tone. And then the little girl at work there said, what I really like to do is to mix a little bit of the sugar cookie in it. So I did that. Yesterday I used just these two on this side, and then I mixed a little bit of the sugar cookie in it and used it on this side. Indeed, she was right. The three mixed together, which is so ridiculous, but you know what it's doing? It's doing like one of those Givenchy powders that are like 4 colors, which I like. But today I just used sugar cookie, and I felt like it did good. Are my under eyes bright? And I like it. I mean, Huda Beauty is not one of my favorite beauty brands, but you have to say this powder is like a magic eraser. Even when you watch tutorials and you see someone, okay, especially when they use a puff. Oh my gosh, speaking of puffs, look at the size of this little baby puff here. It is the cutest thing you've ever seen. And I'm gonna keep it because when I travel, I don't want it like going everywhere. But anyway, what was I saying? Oh, when they use like the puff, it is just crazy. It erases pores, like fine lines, everything. Powder makes the biggest difference. I love the Maybelline Fit Me too. This erases even more. And then I got it in a set. It is the Liss Beauty, and this is like a contour bronzing stick, and the shade is Harmony. They were out of the regular one, so I got this little set, and I put it on the highlighter in that Sephora video, and I love it. I've used this every day. It's so good. So that has been a winner. And then, okay, this I showed you, and I wouldn't show you again, but I feel so strongly about it. I have slept on this for a long time and wasn't using it. Probably gave, I don't know how many of them away because I know I've bought it at least twice. And then someone mentioned using this contour for your eyes and over your bronzer, and it is almost the identical color of the Physicians Formula that I use, and I've been loving it. So much that I want to get a full-size one during the sale if they've got it. Okay, I keep telling you about this brush that I love so much, the Dibs Beauty Brush. So I bought a backup. This one is pink. It's like a special edition. It is just the best brush for bronzer, contour, blush, anything. Like the perfect little bounce. I mean, this with that Burberry blush. or the ones that you don't have to be so careful with. Like when I use it with a pink blush or something, I'm a little bit more careful. But there are some blushes like that Burberry one and that Dior one, Toffee, that are just kind of like bronzers or like a darker version of my skin tone, and I can really go all in. Oh, they're just so good. And then you have the other end for your powder or dusting it off. Love it. Okay, this is something I ordered from Nordstrom Beauty because I need to just order probably from Burberry, but I got this from Nordstrom. I can't remember. Did I see? Yeah, I think that makeup artist was using this. And I ordered it, and I ordered 3. What color did I order here? Beyond Wear Perfecting Matte 45 Light Cool. And I swatched it. I cannot remember. It was like, I don't want to get it all over anything. Why did I order light cool? Might have been because that's what she used. A lot of times I'll order cool because let me just swatch it. They're even. I'm going to give this a try. I think it might be too light. It looks orangey, doesn't it? I think it's going to be too peachy. It just doesn't look like my color. I think it's just too peachy. But I'm not giving up. I want to try it. I want to, see if I can get a good color. They're not in as many stores as you would think. Even when I go in a Burberry store, they don't have the beauty. It wasn't in Bergdorf. I don't know if I've come across a counter yet. So I want to try that. But while I'm swatching, I did get the lipstick, and it's what I've got on today. And at first I thought, oh no, it's too bright. I put it on with one of my lip liners, and I thought, well, I'll show them and then I'll put something over it. But it grew on me. I kind of like it. It is I wouldn't say it's a matte. Burberry Kisses English Petal. Oh my gosh. Do you guys remember when these first came out, the Burberry lipsticks, and Rosie Huntington-Whiteley? I think she was the face. I mean, it is a beautiful color. I apologize for putting it right on that bone. Look how pretty it is. Oh, it's good. I love these. Like these have good vibes. So I do love that. And then this blush, it's the Dior Backstage Rosy Glow, and this is a limited edition Rosy Glow Starry Mauve. And I've got it on today, and it is just gorgeous. It is really beautiful. Okay, I think it's got gold on the front. I know it's got gold on the front, but I think that's what sets it apart from the others. I'm not sure, but I know it's a limited edition, and it is beautiful, and it is my kind of color. Just, oh, it's so good. It is so good. These are good blushes. They just are. And when I try to use like the original pink one or the original coral one, sometimes they're too much for me, but wow, this one and the toffee are amazing. Okay, and then you guys, I could do a whole video on what Merit Beauty sent me. Even John opened this before I was on the way home on the phone with him, and he says, oh my goodness, they sent you a lot of stuff. Thank you, thank you. I've already thanked her for her generosity. I have had so much fun playing with this. And I think I've told you before that I felt like I didn't fit the vibe of Merit Beauty, but I do because I'm mature. It's just that I like a little bit more makeup than a lot of people do. And she told me that she thought I would really like some of the things in here. And they've come out with new like cream eyeshadows that have a little bit of sheen, and they are so pretty. I think I've got this one on my lid today, and then I went in with the crease color. This is Glaze or Glacé, and the brush. So you can get little kits that come with the color and the brush. And let me show you, let me swatch this. So it just gives you like a little glow over your whole eyelid. It is so pretty. Isn't that gorgeous? And it's so easy. So for those of you that, don't wear a lot of eyeshadow, you may love these. This one is my next favorite. It's kind of like a purpley color, Iris. Okay, I'm gonna go right in with the same brush. And the difference is I don't know how to say it, they're kind of skin-like. They don't look like a paint pot or some of those others that you get. They're just such a little sheer wash of color. And then you can still go in with your crease color. So loving those. And then in my Sephora video, you saw how I feel about the lip liners. And then they sent me some of their lip oils and lipsticks. So I'll be wearing these coming up in the future. And I will say something that I noticed is with the lipsticks and with the lip liners, when I would look at them, they would look too dark and too brown for me. But because everything is so sheer and it shears out really pretty, like in a glossy way, especially the lip liners are glossy, that they're different than they even look in the packaging. They end up being such a wearable color, kind of like my lips, but better. Those colors like that. Like if you want a lipstick that just accents your lips, but it's not pink, it's not brown, it's just like your lips. A lot of the colors are like that. So I totally, kind of like with the Scandi Style, I totally get the vibe a lot more now that they sent me these things and I played with it. So thanks again to Merit Beauty. I appreciate it so much. Oh my God, I almost forgot to tell you about these little blushes. And I've seen people just like directly put these on their cheeks. Let's see. This one is Postmodern Flush Balm. I'm sure you could use them on your lips or cheeks. When I looked at these, I thought there's no way I'm going to be able to use this. But these again are, see how they're sheer. They're so beautiful. Like it's perfect. Like, especially if you're someone that has that, you just put on like sunscreen, tinted moisturizer. You're just going out, you have good skin, you don't like to wear a lot of makeup. These products are for you, definitely. I mean, and I can like bring them up a notch too. So I think I've probably said enough, but I was really, really impressed. Okay. I was laughing because don't even think that I'm done with the laundry products yet. I know you guys think I am cuckoo, and I am in a lot of ways. Obagi hooked me up with the top of it's over there, but this is their Elastoderm Neck and Décolleté Lifting Concentrate. Oh my goodness, I hope this works. I have had this before. I remember paying up for this when I used to go to a med spa. Now I go to a different dermatologist, but this is the Elastoderm Lift Up and Sculpt Facial Moisturizer. And then this is the Elastoderm Firming Eye Cream. So I will give these a try and let you know, but I am an Obagi lover. So I feel like it's going to have good results. I remember it's like a gel based and it does give you that tightening feeling when you use it. I used a whole thing of it, I remember. Okay, dryer sheets. I've had these before from Amazon. Okay, my dryer sheets and my detergent are kind of like my makeup. If I'm using a glowy makeup, I'm going to use a matte concealer. If I use a matte foundation, I'm going to use more of a glowy concealer. And that's kind of how I do my laundry. If I use a scented detergent, then I'm going to use an unscented fabric sheet. I'm not a big liquid fabric softener girl anymore. I used to be, but sometimes it's too intense for me and it almost makes it feel too intense. So these are my favorite. I also like the great big, I can't remember what the brand is, but the wrinkle releaser one. But this is my go-to. And then these are the extra milk from Dead Cool. And it's bergamot, white musk, and amber. And they are not strong at all. But I missed them when I ran out of them. And then one of you told me about these, the Unstoppables, the fancy ones. So these are the Unlimited Collection, crafted by world-class perfumers. This is number 6, clove, leather, and ebony wood. And John and I could not figure out how to open it because we thought if we pulled on that, it would take the whole thing off, but Brooke uses them and she opened it. So good. Oh my God, you know what I love the most is you can smell the clove in here. Wow. I haven't used it yet. I told Brooke to put some in a little baggie and try them. And she said, that's okay, I'll get some. Yeah, clove is the top note. And then leather and ebony wood. Very smooth. Oh, I'm excited. I'm excited. So far, so good. Both of my boys have not complained about any types of fragrance in their clothes. Okay, speaking of fragrance, I got a package this week from Phlur. And Brooke smelled this already. It is cashmere skin. Okay. I thought they had just nailed me with beach skin. Now they've got me for the winter. Cashmere skin, hair and body mist fragrance. You guys, these are so good. The one with smoke, I can't remember the whole name of it, is so good. They are not like Bath and Body Works or Victoria's Secret or any of those, even though some of those can be good. These are like real fragrance. And this one is, let's see, Woody Floral Musk. I love musk. Top notes are almond, cyclamen, and cashmere. The heart notes, cream, vanilla, and santal. The base is ombrette, musk, and Peru balsam. It is vibey and comfy. Okay. Let's see. It says, doesn't it say hair and body? Yeah, hair and body. I'm gonna put it in my hair. Oh my God, it smells so good. I'm trying to tell you, it's not so warm and it's not so gourmand. It definitely has, what is it I'm smelling? I'm pretty good with this. Almond, cream, and musk would be the ones I would say. Musk just always gives you that, I don't have anything on, I just smell this good, I just have sexy skin kind of smell. Oh my gosh, so good. So this would be something good to get too when you're shopping the Sephora sale. A stroke of cashmere against bare skin, soft, warm, and impossibly inviting. Cashmere skin wraps you in airy, fragrant florals beneath the surface. Deep santal and Peru balsam ground the composition, while a trace of vanilla lends subtle sweetness. More than a fragrance, it moves like a second skin, velvety, comforting, and quietly unforgettable. Oh my gosh, I love that. I mean, the scent kind of fits this look. Okay, you got to admit, I have got some variety today. Okay, you guys, this is called eating your words. This is called eating your words. And, you know, in life, we do that. I don't know if, have I ever had sambas? I probably have, but what I was getting was the gazelles. And I sold all of them. I felt like they weren't comfortable. What was I doing wearing sneakers? All of that stuff. And at that time, I was in a bit of a burnout. And I felt like these were so basic, when really, I think the better word for it is classic and easy. So when I was doing that video with the Scandi style in Stockholm, oh my gosh, you guys, every girl had these on and it made me want to try them again. They're not crazy expensive. I think they're $100. And I wanted to get the most classic color. I didn't want to get, I do like the black and I do like the leopard and I liked all the ones that I had, the gazelles, but I wanted these just to see, you know, to go with like my black outfits, things like that. Please tell me if you wear sambas. Do you wear socks? And if so, which ones are the most comfortable? Because I have learned socks make a big deal. Of course, socks or no socks, but even the type of socks that you wear, because I want to really try these and give them a good go. And I feel like they just do go with so many looks and so many people like them. And I think, you know, I just had a bad attitude, which I had just gotten to the point where I had just seen so much that I just didn't even want any of it. And so I got rid of everything, and here we are. That happens. It's just part of this job. I think anybody who does this can tell you that. Okay, I did show you this in my Sephora video. Just wanted to run it by you again. It's this Danessa Myricks set. This is that miracle balm that people love. I was watching a girl today, and she said she's on her second one. It's like a primer, and it blurs your pores, and it makes you look matte. And this girl was using it with no makeup. Like this was her makeup, this and brow gel. Now she had black hair, black brows, and dark brown eyes, you know, high contrast. That is hard for someone like me that is light to do. But I used it today and I don't, you know, have a real opinion about it yet. It was easy to put on. I will see if it controls my oil. I did wear my Hourglass Ambient, which is kind of more matte. But if you're curious about it, because a lot of people talk about it, this is a good little set. And then it came with all these lips and cheeks. And what's good about it is it has two that are like, I hate to say normal colors, but they're, more of the pinky brown colors that I like. And then 2 pops of color, and you can use these on your lips too. So I just thought it was a win-win. Blurring Balm Powder Flushed, It Girl, Rose and Brunch. You get it. Okay, this took forever to get here, and it was so cheap, but it is so cool. Look at this little travel thing here. Doesn't it look like Gucci or Louis Vuitton? I think it was less than $10. It came smashed this flat, but I undid it, and I think it is going to be so cool for my liquids, like my little shampoo and conditioner, lotion, all of those things that seem to love to bust when I am flying. It doesn't always happen. I think it happened last time just because I was flying so far. But I love this, and I thought you might like it too. I mean, so cool. This would be good. I'm in gift mode. This would be good, a gift thing too, and then you could fill it up and then put a bow on it. Kind of bougie looking. Okay, this is a Cheap and Cheerful, 2 of them. This lotion, I think I saw Abby Young. She might have had this in her empties or her favorites. And so I ordered it from Walmart, and it's the Vaseline Pro Vita B3 Serum Burst Lotion, Luminous Glow. And it's vitamin B, hyaluronic acid, vitamin E. Okay, this is very different than the Isden or the other lotion I showed you. That one is light, and it really moisturizes, and it is like waterproof. That sucker, you'll feel it in the shower. You'll feel it the next day. This is different. This is like a serum. It's like one little bit will go over your whole leg. It's very runny. It doesn't tan or anything like that. But I mean, it smells good, smells fresh. Very almost, oh God, I just sprayed that fragrance. It smells good. And okay, this is for lazy nights and lazy days where you need to put on something, but you don't feel like rubbing something in all over your body. And that's what it's good for. And it's like refreshing and pretty. I'm impressed. If I wasn't, I wouldn't. There's lots of stuff that you guys never see. Serum Burst Lotion. Light and breathable serum bursts into water droplets and absorbs instantly, leaving behind a soft, velvety feel. It is soft, it's non-greasy, but it is not like super moisturizing like Eucerin or something like that. But I think that there's a place for all of it. Okay, I know I am so lucky and fortunate and blessed. Don't think for a minute that I don't know it. I appreciate these companies sharing stuff with me so much. So this is a package I got from Refer Brushes, and I tell you, I gotta hand it to them because they saw a need and they filled it. I come from a family of entrepreneurs, and I have an entrepreneurial heart. Oh God, here's FedEx. And he saw that the Japanese brushes were so nice, so detailed, so different, but they were so expensive. So he created this line, Refer, that is just as nice, but not as expensive. So oh God, he talks about the different fibers and everything with this brush. I feel like I don't know enough to do it justice. Unique shape that moves pro level blending effortlessly. So the short ones blend, short blend and long blend. I mean, look at it, you can tell. So I will use this soon and let you know, but it's from Japan, the Shoto 05, and then this little brush, the Shoto 06. These are the brushes I like to. See how today I went over my liner with a dark brown from that Hung Van Gogh palette? These brushes are so good for that. Really good. And then, who knew there could be a difference in lash curlers? He sent me 2 of their lash curlers. 18R, narrow and round curvature. Okay, that sums me up. My eyes are smaller. This one is the 20R. See what this one says. Wide and flat curvature. Wow, very interesting. Let's look at the 2 of them. Yes. Okay, so let's see. You can see this one. Yeah, this one looks, wait a second. Let me look at it myself. Yeah, this one looks wider and flatter. This one looks more curved. Wow. I have not curled my lashes in a while. And then the refills. Okay, you guys. Wow. I know I have just burnt your ears up today, but thank you for being here. I didn't wear a ring because I wasn't thinking. I was just thinking I knew I had the Dean jewelry out here and I didn't want to put any jewelry on. But you know about the Pave earrings, the little necklace, which I think is cool. And I think that's it. Oh, my nails are OPI Big Apple Red. I love it. And I love it on my toenails. I have the gel on my toenails. You know what I just thought of? I was thinking of this Walmart jacket, how good it is. I gave the little blue sweater it looks like cashmere, but it's not. And it has short sleeves and it's that real pretty blue that's in this year. I gave it to my mom and she loves it. She thought it was cashmere. She did. So I told her that I would report back to you guys. Okay, thanks for watching and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.